Hello and welcome to Bella Star Astrology. I am your host, Stella, and this is the monthly reading for August 2022 for all of my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Risings. If you would like to listen to the rest of your big three, Sun, Moon, or Rising, please check out the playlist in the description for all 12 signs, horoscopes, as well as a link for you to get your own personal reading. If you would like your own personal reading, there is a link in the description where you can get more information about how I can help you get a natal chart reading, get a reading for a specific time, day, for events that are coming up in your life. Now, let's jump right in with Scorpio. This month, Scorpio, August 2022, is such a social time for you. And I hope social in a positive way, as always, but definitely social in general, because your 11th house will be super activated, starting with Mercury entering Virgo on August 3rd. Now, this is going to be an activation of your 11th house. This is going to be a transiting your 11th house of friendships, groups, social events, as well as dreams, aspirations, and those types of things. What you want to do in this time is take advantage of thinking of new ways to connect with people, thinking of new ways to connect with your dreams, creating new pathways for those dreams to happen. Scorpio, you're really a super manifestor when it comes to the horoscope, because you are the ruler, or rather your planets that represent Scorpio are the rulers of the subconscious and the mind. So you really, as a water sign, want to take advantage of this time to create a better social life, to create more connections, to greet more people in positive ways, and not be your normal shy self. Although I wouldn't say you're shy, I would say you're more reserved and strategic, but definitely with strategy, with thought, be able to open yourself up to others. And as Mercury is entering into it, Mercury is a very social sign. It's a very connected sign. Sorry, a very connected planet. You want to use this to your advantage, especially since Mercury will be in its own sign. Then we have the full moon in Aquarius and Venus in Leo on basically the same day, on August 11th, just coming into this full moon in Aquarius and Venus in Leo energy. You're just going to have this opposition of, work versus home. You're going to have this grace and this glorified beauty happening in your work life. And, especially for those of you who are sun, moon, and rising, you want to take advantage of this and maybe connect with your coworkers in a positive way. Maybe you're going to make them your friends, since you have so many 11th house activations this month. And, you're going to have the grace to speak to others, the grace to connect with others in a bigger way. Maybe it could mean that there's an increase in wealth when it comes to the job that you're doing as well. And then with the full moon opposing it, it's going to end some sort of like maybe work-life balance that you've been having, or, you've been working from home all this time, and maybe there's more opportunities outside of the home that you can take advantage of. And of course, you want to usher in more energy when it comes to your home life, as you'll be probably ending. Maybe you're going to be moving to a new place. Maybe you're going to be changing something in your home. Maybe there's going to be a new wave coming in and a new way of doing business when it comes to your house and your home as well. Then we move on to August 20th, where Mars will be entering Gemini. This is activating your 8th house. Let me tell you, this is going to be a long time, this planetary transit. So what you're going to want to do is take advantage of it rather than deal with the consequences of not actually facing the problems that come with Mars in the 8th house. Now, Mars is, let's say, great in Gemini, but it's also very much heightened. Gemini is a very sort of off-putting sign, very like, duality and this energy of sort of laissez-faire around it. So there could be some sort of energy around your 8th house where you might not be dealing with the problems that are coming up. You might not be dealing with your, psychological or your actual issues that come to your business, your taxes, and the things you deal with the government of your country. So maybe, or even your marriage too. So maybe instead of leaning into the negative side of that Mars energy, you activate yourself. You face those problems. It gives you the energy and the stamina to go through with your plans. It gives you luck even when it comes to finding solutions, because Mars is the strategist. So you're going to be able to find solutions. And this is, again, the ruling planet of your sign. So you want to take advantage that it's in the eighth house. You want to take advantage that it's in Gemini. It's activating your mind to find solutions to those problems. And as Mercury will also be entering your 12th house, so these two things will be happening at the same time later on this month, your subconscious and your psychological mind will both have, activations happening, your eighth and your 12th house. You want to make sure that you are facing those problems, not just from a physical standpoint, from a psychological perspective, that that you can accomplish anything. Mars gives that energy as well. And of course, you want to avoid the negative aspects of that Mars in Gemini, which is really just avoiding things and like waiting for them to blow up in your face. Not a good time. Do what you have to do the work, Scorpio. Don't be afraid of the work. Don't avoid the work. Don't skip the work. Do the work so that Mars and Gemini energy doesn't turn into a problem, right? Because that's easily what could happen with this sign. Now, we have the sun moving into Virgo on August 22nd. And again, this is another 11th house activation. You're going to be just the social butterfly of the group. You're going to be finding new friends. You're going to create new social circles. Get involved with your local community. Activate yourself when it comes to your dreams and your plans. Do things around, your friendships. Be there for your friends. Call them a little more often. The sun gives you really this motivation to connect with others on a more social level, even if it's not too deep and too profound as you always like to have it, right? Then we have Uranus going retrograde in Taurus. And this has been happening for a while. So, some unexpected things when it comes to your marriage and to your partnerships. It could be positive. It could be that you're doing something good. It could be that maybe your significant other maybe finds a new job or creates more wealth within your relationship or even provides for you. But if you've been sort of that type of person who hasn't been paying attention to your love life or to your relationships, it could also, again, another energy that could blow up in your face and could end up in an argument, in a confrontation, unnecessary drama that could come up, because Uranus is really the sign of the unexpected. It's like a mischievous energy. And if you're not dealing with the problems, which I have to remind Scorpios a lot because they love to avoid these things, um, do what you have to do. Make things happen and make sure that with your significant other, you're not skipping over those deep conversations that are going to heal each other and help you grow. Then, of course, we have Mercury entering Libra on August 25th. And this is another, like I said, your 12th and your 8th house are going to be activated. Your subconscious and your psychological mind are going to be activated throughout this rest of the month. And you want to be able to confront those fears and stay positive in that energy, because easily Mercury in the 12th house, Mercury in Libra can really bring up that doubt in yourself, the doubt in your ability to accomplish things, the doubt in your ability to do certain things. Don't let that negative Mercury aspect come in, because it'll overthink and oversimplify and overcomplicate the ways that you approach life. Let yourself utilize Mercury to build better relationships, to build better mindset, to create more positive thoughts and positive thinking and solutions for these, sort of hidden themes in your life, whether it's your limited beliefs or your subconscious mind or even your fears of, the future that you have, can all be represented in the 12th house. So make sure that you are truly spiritually connected to that transit and that it helps you rather than harms you. And then finally, on August 27th, we have the new moon in Virgo, again activating your 11th house. Set up some time to plan out how you'd like to be social over the next few months until the full moon in Virgo comes around and you really see that your social life has bloomed. This is a renewal to your social life, reconnection. And as September comes, a lot of groups become more active because the summer breaks are over. Get involved in those groups, plan to be more involved, take more leadership within those groups so that you're able to accomplish and connect with more people. Now, I just wanted to say thank you for watching, for liking and subscribing to this video. And please remember to check out the link below to check out your sun, moon, and rising videos. And finally, if you would like your own reading, please click on the link below so you too can get your own astrology reading with me. Now, have a wonderful month and good luck.